It's your boy. So we're gonna start off the day with this story right here. Squad member Corey Bush and CNN blasted for pushing fake news story that raised about $230,000 for a fake single mom of 3 facing homelessness over eviction moratorium. I know I'm a little, but we here. So apparently CNN had Daisha Kelly of Las Vegas. Speaking of Vegas, I was out there. She went on CNN to go tell a story about how she's going through a rough time. She's about to get evicted, put out her house, and she starts a GoFundMe. CNN pushes the GoFundMe, and from there, it comes out later that, you know, she's not really the kid's mother as she portrayed in the interview, as she portrayed on the GoFundMe that raised all that money. So let's get into more of the story. Daisha Kelly of Las Vegas was featured in a segment last week with CNN reporter Nick Watt, who took a tour of Kelly's home. It promoted a GoFundMe she set up to collect rent, which she has since raised more than $230,000 thanks to the CNN report, and repeatedly referred to her as the mother of Sharon, Kia, and Amani. They are 8, 6, and 5. She portrayed herself as the mother, but the whole time it turned out she was just babysitting. They ran a story on somebody who was babysitting somebody else's kids, and they promoted this. Where's the journalistic standards there? I believe somebody should know what's taking place when things like this take place. Like, how do you get to this point? It seems a little preposterous for me for CNN to run this story. They raised a lot of money. It appears that GoFundMe said, yeah, we're gonna take that down. Apparently they're holding the funds and they're keeping it away from her. Because again, money was raised on the false premise done by supposed journalists. It's sad that CNN does some things that'll make you grind your teeth together. Like, they're supposed to be the neutral party in a lot of things, but they turn out to be a corporate media wing for the Democrats, it seems like. And that's crazy because you can push so many stories and narratives because you control so much. Because of the dynamics of media in America. There are 6 companies that control everything that's on TV? 6. So that means whoever's at the top of those companies are pulling the strings. And I don't have to directly tell you, I don't want you to speak on things, I don't want you to act in a certain way. I can just hire people I know who's going to be less problematic to what I want to promote. It's what you do when you run a business, especially a media company. You're going to hire people whose ideas are similar to yours. But when you become a corporate juggernaut where you have monopolized the industry, you get stuff like this. They really took the time to promote this. And then Corey Bush came out and said, let me pull this back up for you. She came out and said, when I say your congresswoman loves you, this is what I mean. Kelly, I may not be your representatives, but I love you. And I will not stop working to make sure you and every person in a country has what they need to thrive. Which is a good message from a politician. But that politician is caught up now in the rigmarole of the bull. Pass on some of the luck. Because I'm tired of giving MGM my money. I'm tired of giving Planet Hollywood my money. I'm tired of giving Harris my money. I'm tired of giving The Link my money. They all was taking my money. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, Vegas has probably the greatest bartenders ever. Literally, hands down. They gotta have, to me, the best bartenders ever. They are good. There's no faking it. It's no faking. I mean, if you ever go to a place off the strip, drinks and everything else is just so much cheaper compared to being on the strip. So you can save some money depending on where you're staying. You just gotta travel. Personally, I would recommend you stay on the strip. You have any options at all, stay on the strip. Don't think about it. Yeah, don't think about it at all. At all, at all. If you want to drink and all that, it's better to be able to just walk right back into where you at, where you stand. Versus, I mean, the first time I went, we stayed on the strip. The convenience, beautiful. I mean, we can walk to dispensaries. We can walk to anywhere on the strip. And again, like I said, the dispensary has been so close. It's been close enough you can walk there. It's about a 10, 12-minute walk from. We stayed at Harris the first time we went. So about a 12 to 15-minute walk, which ain't bad because I'm from DC. We walk a lot in DC. At least I think in eastern cities. People walk a lot. We walk a lot. I walk a lot. So I mean, it's not a big thing for me to walk. But we stayed at this resort that was off the strip. Really nice resort. Uh Shout out to the Desert Rose. First time staying there. I mean, I wouldn't mind doing it again, but again, I prefer to just the convenience of already being on the strip, being able to walk places, getting to where I need to go. But I will say they had some nice accommodations. We stayed in like a 2-bedroom condo, uh, 2 bathrooms. It was like a extended stay type of place, which again, beautiful.